So Matt, tell us, why would you enter into a soil carbon project with LawrieCo?
Well, one of the things I guess that comes into is if you look at LawrieCo as a business, it really started with Adrian Laurie about 25 years ago, continually seeing decline in his soil organic carbon. So Adrian went on a quest to say, how does he actually turn the worm and increase soil organic carbon? So the very DNA of the business has been built around everything linked to building soil carbon. So the company was formed 22 years ago, and in that company we've now established the best method to be able to build soil carbon in broadacre cropping farmland.
Yeah, excellent. And I guess it's also the association that we have with these other companies involved within this sort of sector.
Correct. So when the Lauries started the business 22 years ago, they didn't ever know that there was going to be a soil carbon trading platform and an opportunity. But again, the whole business was built about building soil carbon, so they were one of the pioneers with a few others that worked with the initial methodologies with the government, right back at the start of the soil carbon farming initiative. So they were part of that and have now had significant experience in doing that. The other part I think you mentioned, Rod, that's really important is we partner with the largest aggregator in Australia for soil carbon, being AgriProve. And over the last year and a half particularly, we've had a lot of experience in establishing projects right across Australia. We've now got projects in low rainfall, 300 mil rainfall, right through to rainfall of 1.2 metre in Tasmania. And we've got it in various crops. So we've got it in grazing environments, we've set up pasture, grazing environment, carbon projects, we've set up cropping environments. We're just embarking on the almond industry, working with them on setting them up there, in viticulture. So across Australia now, we've got enormous experience in a lot of different crops, in a lot of different rainfall types, in establishing carbon projects.
Okay, and that collaboration between LawrieCo and AgriProve means that with LawrieCo's experience in building carbon and the products that are needed, combined with AgriProve's capability of implementing the projects, you get the best of both worlds all within one.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's a critical point, because there's, you can go and start a carbon project, but nothing happens in a carbon project, as you well know, until you build carbon. So it's a bit like any other farming. If you put a crop in and don't get a yield, what's the point of putting a crop in? So we're using the best technology available at the moment in Australia with our carbon aggregator AgriProve. They've invested close to $50 million in satellite technology, and between us we've done enormous amounts of work on simplifying the process and making it as risk-free as possible for the farmer.